and welcome to English News Bulletin of Hallabol. This is Rashmi here with you. Before moving to the details, let us have a look at the day's headlines. Passenger train services kick-started in Tripura from Monday. IPFT declared to contest in all the 28 seats in ADC elections independently. Schools reopened in the state from Monday with 50% faculty. Now the news in details. Looting in the name of strict actions. The BSF Jawans of Ashabari BOP allegedly looted 6 cows from a poor farmer's resident late night. Farmer Shah Jahan Mia, moving directionless door to door, got no help till time. Allegations against BSF Jawans in the border areas are never-ending stories in Tripura. At various points of time, allegations of torture on the local residents have come up against the BSF Jawans in the borders of the state. On the other side, the BSF Jawans have been complaining that a part of locals are involved in illegal export businesses through the borders. And to cope with these situations, the border Jawans have to treat them strictly. But sometimes, while the BSF Jawans have been observing their duties strictly, the common and innocent people had to suffer a lot. On 3rd of October, at around 1:30 am at night, 74 number Ashabari BOP Jawans took away 6 cows from one local Shah Jahan Mia's resident at 4 number ward of Ashabari Gram Panchayat under Bokshan. The cows are at Ashabari BOP till the time of reporting. Similar allegations have been raised by cow owner Shah Jahan Mia. On Saturday morning, the cow owner along with Gram Panchayat chiefs went to talk with the commander PK Pandey of Ashabari BOP, but they denied to give back the cows, following which the farmer Shah Jahan Mia lodged a complaint against the Ashabari BSF at Kolomchora police station.
জমির সঙ্গে গেছে যাই আমার যে তারা জিগানে কইছে যে এই গরু নাম কইতিব এর ছেলে আনতিব তো ছেলে নিলাম ছেলে নেওয়ার পর ছেলের কিতে কিতে জিগাইয়া কইছে না গরু পাইতো না গরু ব্যবসায়ী নেন ব্যবসায়ী করে ছেলেবেলা ব্যবসায়ী করে.
In a description of the incident, it could be known that on last Friday, Shah Jahan Mia went to sleep after tying up his cows at the shed. When at around 1:30 am, 10 to 12 BSF Jawans from Ashabari BOP came at his residence and asked Shah Jahan Mia to name the persons involved with illegal cow trafficking. When he could not answer their questions, the BSF Jawans broke the lock of the cow shed and took away all the 6 cows of Shah Jahan Mia. Even after repeated requests, the BSFs at the Ashabari BOP denied to give back the cows. After Shah Jahan Mia lodged a complaint, police officer of Kolomchora police station, LK Darlong, went to the BOP to look into the matter but could not recover the cows till now. On the other side, cow owner Shah Jahan Mia broke down into tears. But still, the BSF Jawans paid no heed to his tears. Poor Shah Jahan Mia spends his livelihood with much struggle. The locals of the area also said that he is not at all involved with any such illegal trafficking. But still then, the BSF Jawans took away his cows. Last 9th of September too, 5 cows has been taken away from one Dulal Mia from the similar area. This incident has triggered a huge resentment in the area. If this torture by the border security forces continues, people will be afraid to rear the cows. In this situation, the cow owner Shah Jahan Mia and his family are roaming door to door for help and are directionless. Now it's time to see whether the BSF Jawans returns the cows back to the poor farmer or not. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Local passenger trains have started in Tripura from Monday. A total of 5 pairs of diesel-electric multiple unit trains and 1 pair of passenger train will be connecting Agartala with North Tripura and South Tripura. Passenger train service in the state of Tripura starts from Monday 5th of October. A total of 5 pairs of demo trains and a pair of passenger trains has started running through Agartala railway station. Local passenger trains have been started in Tripura from today. They started after Northeast Frontier Railway NRF announced to kick off the diesel electric multiple unit DEMU trains from Monday, connecting Agartala with North Tripura Dharmanagar and South Tripura Shabrum. The services left paralyzed for last 6 months due to the onset of COVID-19 pandemic. In this situation, in order to restrict further surge in a number of positive cases, thermal screening has been arranged at all the entry points in the railway stations. Questioned by a reporter, a passenger said though they are relieved that the train services in the state has resumed, but as the number of passengers are less compared to previous times, the fares of transport has been doubled, which may not be affordable for many. The passenger also added it would be helpful if the fares are made low and affordable.
অসুবিধা হচ্ছিল অনেকটা, বাসও কম ছিল, বাসে তো ভাড়াটা অনেক বেশি। ট্রেন হ্যাঁ, যেহেতু এখন ট্রেন প্যাসেঞ্জার কম বা রিজনে তারা ডাবল ভাড়া নিচ্ছে, ডাবল থেকে বেশি নিচ্ছে, তো এইটা একটু হয়তো আগে এটা হয়তো কম করলে বেটার হবে, সবার সুবিধা হবে আর কি। এটা
তবে ট্রেনটা চালু হওয়াতে আপনাদের
হ্যাঁ, আমরা খুবই আনন্দিত এটার জন্য যে এতদিন আমরা যে অসুবিধাগুলো সম্মুখীন করছিলাম ট্রেন চালু না থাকাতে, তো এখন হয়তো এটা অনেকটা আমরা আমাদের সুবিধা করবে এটা কাজে কর্মে যাওয়ার। হ্যাঁ,
After proper sanitization and thermal screening, the passengers are allowed to avail the train services. Also, passengers have been strictly directed to wear masks. The railway department has made sure that the trains are properly sanitized for the safety of the passengers. Bureau Report, Hallabol. IPFT creates immense pressure and threat on own ally party BJP said if the seat sharing will not be according to their will, IPFT is going to contest in all the 28 seats independently in the upcoming ADC elections. Despite being partners in the coalition government, the differences between BJP and IPFT are clear and transparent. From the time of onset of BJP-IPFT alliance government in the state, barely 15 months into power, strains could be seen between ruling BJP and its alliance partner, Indigenous People's Front of Tripura IPFT, as clashes could be witnessed between both parties in several areas of the state. Monday, IPFT party spokesperson Mangal Debarma addressed the media persons wherein he said, in the upcoming ADC elections, IPFT will contest for the 28 seats on own if they are not given seats according to their will. This decision came after IPFT's Central Committee meeting held a discussion related to the upcoming vital ADC elections. The statement of IPFT party spokesperson Mangal Debarma on behalf of the party triggered a recent situation among the ruling BJP party and IPFT. Debarma made it clear that in the upcoming ADC elections, IPFT is going to contest at all the 28 seats in the ADC on own. The alliance between BJP and IPFT is of no consequence provided the IPFT party is not given seats according to own intent and their wishes are not given any priority.
ধন্যবাদ। আইপিএফটির কেন্দ্রীয় কার্যকরী কমিটি গত 2 অক্টোবর 2020 আমরা পূর্ণাঙ্গে বসেছি। ওই কমিটিতে স্পেশালি আসন্ন এডিসি ইলেকশনকে নিয়ে বেশিরভাগ চর্চা হচ্ছে এবং হয়েছিল। ওইখানে আমরা ওইটি সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়েছি আইপিএফটি এবং বিজেপি যেহেতু স্টেট গভর্নমেন্ট অ্যালায়েন্সভাবে চালাচ্ছে, লাস্টলি আইপিএফটি এবং বিজেপি অ্যালায়েন্স এই ম্যাটারটা নিয়ে যখন প্রসঙ্গ উঠেছিল তখন আইপিএফটি এবং বিজেপি অ্যালায়েন্স নিয়ে প্রথম দুবার বৈঠক হয়েছিল। ওইখানে সিট শেয়ারিংটা কমপ্লিটলি হয়নি, কাজে সিট শেয়ারিংই আসল। সিট শেয়ারিং আমাদের মন মতো হলে পরে আমরা বিজেপি এবং আইপিএফটি অ্যালায়েন্স হয়তো বা থাকবো, আর তা যদি না হয় তাহলে আমরা একাই 28টা সিটে আমরা লড়াই করব। এটাই।
Few days back, Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Debarman addressed at a party gathering wherein he openly criticized own ally party IPFT and said that the IPFT party is good for nothing. He added, after IPFT came into power in 2000 elections for 5 years, it just enjoyed the powers, looted the facilities and money, and lastly eloped. He said the IPFT came into power, danced, ate and then went away.
IPFT 2000 साल में था ADC में 5 साल में 5 CM, नाचा गाया खाया और गया, ठीक है। तो हम था बीजेपी में, हमने देखा है, हमने उनको हेल्प भी किया IPFT को 2000 में। वो लोग ने नाचा खाया और भाग गया।
The comments of Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Debbarman for own LE party IPFT made it clear that the relationship between the BJP and IPFT alliance has gone worse day by day. And immediately after Deputy Chief Minister's harsh criticism, Monday, IPFT party spokesperson Mangal Debbarma declared that in the upcoming ADC elections, the IPFT party is going to contest for all 28 seats independently. Mangal Debbarma said IPFT doesn't care who said what and for whom. We believe in fighting on own ideologies and are ready to take up any challenge.
প্রত্যেক ইলেকশনে আমরা কন্টেস্ট করে আছি, আমরা কন্টেস্ট করেই যাব। হয়তোবা আমরা অ্যালায়েন্স হয়ে বিজেপির সঙ্গে নতুবা একা আমরা কন্টেস্ট করে যাব। আমাদের সামনে যত বড় চ্যালেঞ্জই আসুক, যত বড় জোট মহাজোটই আসুক, তাতে আমাদের কিছু যায় আসে না। আমরা আমাদের ডিমান্ড ত্রিপলের নিয়ে আমরা এগোচ্ছি এবং এগোবো। এবং জনগণ এখন multimedia.com-এর যুগে সব জেনে গেছে, বুঝে গেছে কে কী করছে, কে কী বলছে, মানে কার কী আইডিওলজি, এটা জনগণ বিচার করবে। আমরা সব চ্যালেঞ্জকে আমরা আমাদের মতো করে লড়ার প্রস্তুতি আমরা আছি। মানে আমাদের মন মতো সিট আমাদেরকে দেওয়া হলে IPFT এবং বিজেপি অ্যালায়েন্স হবে, নতুবা আমরা একাই 28টা সিটেই লড়ব। এটি আমাদের চূড়ান্ত লাস্ট অ্যান্ড ফাইনাল।
স্যার আরো
IPFT spokesperson Mangal Debbarma further added the three parties INPT, TIPRA and TPF joined hands for contesting the upcoming ADC election. See, without paying a little did to it, said they were never any political parties but social organizations, and IPFT contested in elections from long. However, the relation between the two parties of coalition government in Tripura, BJP and IPFT, is getting hot day by day. The political analysts have been heard saying that in the meantime of coming ADC elections, conflicts between the ruling party allies may induce a situation of terror and uncertainty in Tripura. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Schools reopened in the state from Monday with 50% faculty. Guardians seem to be tensed upon the safety measures in the schools. On the other side, former Education Minister Tapun Chakraborty criticized the Education Department under Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath for taking irrational decisions by risking the lives of the students. According to the state government's notice, the schools of Tripura started with 50% teaching faculty from 5th of October, that is Monday. It was mentioned in the notice that it is compulsory that the students attend the school only after they can produce a written consent from their guardians. Talking to the media persons, mother of a student said, "We are happy that our children can start their education on full pace, but we asked the school authorities about safety measures and they replied that the school authority will not be responsible if anything happens to our child. We are tensed about the health of our children." She added, after talking with other guardians, they have decided not to send the children to the schools in such situation.
ছেলের নিয়ে তো মাস করে স্কুলে আইসি, তাছাড়া স্যারের সঙ্গে কথা বলছি যে স্কুলে পাঠাইলে কোনো সমস্যা হবে না। স্যার তারা নিজেই কইল যে স্কুলে পাঠাইলে গার্জেনের বল সই দিয়ে স্কুলে পাঠাইতে হইব।
However, a mixed response could be seen on the first day of school reopening. Students could be seen excited for coming to school after such a long time. And on the other hand, the guardians were seen tensed regarding safety measures. Talking to the press on the issue of reopening of schools, Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath said, according to prior intimation, the schools have reopened from today. The students can come, but only after producing a written consent from their guardians. 50% teachers will come to school alternatively. He also mentioned the students will come to school not for regular classes, but for taking any advice or clearing any doubts if necessary.
আজকে থেকে স্কুল খোলার জন্য সরকার সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়েছে 50% টিচার স্কুলে যাবে, আরেক 50% টিচার পরের দিন যাবে। স্টুডেন্ট আসতে পারবে, কিন্তু তার গার্জিয়ান থেকে কনসেন্ট নিয়ে রিটেন কনসেন্ট নিতে হবে এবং ক্লাস করার জন্য না। সে অ্যাডভাইস এবং সাজেশন নিতে পারবে। কিছু বুঝছে না, সে বোঝার জন্য আসতে পারবে। সেই ক্ষেত্রেও স্বাস্থ্যবিধি মেনে চলতে হবে। আর স্কুল ক্লাস কবে খুলবে এখনও আমরা ঠিক করিনি, এখন থেকে শুধুমাত্র স্কুল খুলছে।
On this decision of the Education Department for reopening of schools, ex-Education Minister Topon Chakraborty strongly criticized the ruling BJP government's Education Department under Education Minister Rotulal Nath. He said it is totally unjust and illogical to risk the lives of students in this crucial time of pandemic. The government should have waited till the time the pandemic is over.
গভর্নমেন্টকে দেখতে হবে কোভিড সিচুয়েশন নর্মাল হয় কিনা, তারপর এই শিক্ষা সংক্রান্ত কোনো ব্যাপার যদি সিদ্ধান্ত নিতে হয় নেবে। কিন্তু আমরা আপনাদের কাছ থেকে যেটা শুনছি, এগুলো নিয়ে আমাদের সাথে কোনো কথাবার্তা হয় বা রাজ্যের যারা শিক্ষা নিয়ে ভাবনা চিন্তা করেন কোনো স্তরে এরকম আলোচনা করে তারা এই সিদ্ধান্তে পৌঁছে, এটা আমাদের জানা নেই। কাজে যা করছে তারাই করছে, কি বলবো, এরকম হয় নাকি? একটা শিক্ষা প্রতিষ্ঠান করে নিতে হবে। এই যে মাঝখানে কি করা হয়েছিল, একটা ওই কিছু স্টুডেন্ট যাবে তাদেরকে দিয়ে কাজ করবো হবে, এইগুলো তো লাফিং স্টক হয়েছে। এটা হয়েছে কিছু কিছু শিক্ষক গিয়ে পাড়াতে ডেকে এনে নির্জন জায়গাতে পড়াশোনার ব্যবস্থা করেছে। এটা কমপ্লিটলি এ লাফিং স্টক, হাসাহাসি করেছে এবং তার মধ্যে বিপজ্জনক ঝুঁকি তৈরি হয়ে গেছে। আমরা তারপরে চিফ মিনিস্টারকে বললাম।
Ex-Education Minister Topon Chakraborty criticized the present Education Department in the state for being irrational and being a laughing stock for the people of the state. He also added the state Education Department took its decision on own will and did not negotiate with anyone else. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Former Chief Minister of Goa took a toll on the Modi-led BJP government in the centre, condemning it to be responsible for destroying the ecology, environment and economy of Goa and Goans. Condemning the BJP government in the centre, former Chief Minister of Goa and present MLA Luisino Valerio questioned the government of India, asked who lives if Goa dies. Putting up a video message over Twitter, Congress MLA and ex-Chief Minister of Goa said the doubling of railway lines from Vasco, the diversion of Madhi River to Karnataka, the rampant destruction of trees is a sure agenda for the destruction of Goa, Goans, its ecology and environment. He added it's definitely not in the interest of Goa or its economy or environment.
The doubling of railway lines from Vasco, the diversion of Madhi River to Karnataka, the rampant destruction of forests and trees is a sure agenda for the destruction of Goa, Goans, its ecology, its environment. It is definitely not in the interest of Goa, Goa's economy, our environment, and it is an imbalance.
Criticized the act of Konkan Railways when it took away acres of land in the name of providing jobs to the Goans. But not a single job has been provided to those who sacrificed their lands. He added, even though it created lots of jobs, hardly any job came for the Goans.
Konkan Railway took lakhs of square meters of land. They promised jobs to Goans. They promised jobs to the land losers. Not a single job is given by the Konkan Railway. Even though it created lakhs of jobs, hardly any jobs have come to the Goans.
He said, today the government of India is trying to impose an agenda to divert the water from Madihi to have additional railway tracks only because the BJP government in the centre wants to promote coal transportation.
Today, the government of India is trying to impose the agenda to divert the water from Mahade to have additional railway lines because they want to promote coal transportation.
Ex-Chief Minister of Goa, Luisino Valerio, took a toll on the Modi-led government in the centre for destroying the ecology, environment and economy of Goa and its people. Bureau Report. Hallabol. Well, that's all from the English desk at this moment. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hallabol.